Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Benjamin, and I am a fashion and textile designer currently based out of Los Angeles. Those of you who have stuck around with me for the last decade or so know that this channel primarily started as a crochet tutorial channel and other fiber arts tutorials such as knitting, spinning, weaving, and so on. A couple of years ago, I started adding a little bit more fashion stuff to my repertoire. And while I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, it's something I'm very passionate about. But I figured this year, I'd like to get started back on YouTube again and posting videos more regularly. However, the videos I used to do, which were highly edited, highly technique driven, those are not going to necessarily be what I'm posting this year. There might be a few sprinkled in and out around the year. However, what I'm hoping to do this year is focusing more on process videos of my own creations, particularly in the slow fashion sector. So what does that mean? So slow fashion is something where you make something from nothing, that you're creating your own clothing, your own fashionable garments, accessories, etc. And what I want to do on this channel is take you through the process of how I design slow fashion, what my impetus is behind it, what my philosophy is behind it, and I want to take you not necessarily step by step, but along the way as I'm making these things. So it's 2023. Happy New Year, by the way. It's good to see all of you. I'm glad to be back here. It's been many months since I posted my latest video here, and I've really missed it, but I haven't had a lot of time to get in here and edit videos, and actually not just edit videos, but film them. But I have a little bit more time this year, not much, but a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit. And I figure that I'm gonna be making stuff anyway. I made a lot of things last year and the year before that, but I didn't really document them super well. So what I want to do this year is do weekly or bi-monthly videos where I update you on projects that I'm working on. And I'm going to try to do it project at a time. So I'm not great at doing one project by project by project. I'm a person who really likes to bounce around and do multiple projects. So hopefully I can stick to my guns on this, and if not, c'est la vie. So what that might mean is that I might work on projects outside of YouTube, just to kind of keep my brain gremlins in place. I don't necessarily want to be dealing with like burnout from having to stick with one project, but needless to say, or not needless to say, but regardless, I want to talk to you about the first project that I am going to be working on this year. So this is a concept that I started thinking about last year. I think it was mid-year last year. I don't remember exactly when I came up with this. I could probably actually tell you. Maybe, okay, no, I don't think I can. Anyways, so I've been doing a lot of weaving. I picked up weaving again probably late in 2021, and it just felt like coming home. I really, really missed weaving, and it was something that it's part of my soul, it's part of my bloodstream, it's part of my DNA. And so this last year I did a lot more weaving. I completed about 2.5, 3 projects this last year in 2022, and I want to make a lot more projects this year. What does that mean? So behind me I have my loom. It's my Baby Wolf floor loom. It's an 8-shaft loom. What that means is this is gonna always be busy, hopefully. I enjoy weaving. It helps me just relax and decompress. All the while I get to make something beautiful from practically nothing. So the first project I want to put on my loom this year is a rag rug jacket. And I know that sounds silly, a rag rug, but a jacket. What that means is I'm using techniques that you would find in rag rug making, but I'm going to make an outerwear jacket instead. So I'm going to show you a quick sketch that I did earlier this last year in 2022. So this is the piece that I want to make. You'll notice it's got a kind of sandy looking bottom, and then it fades into a kind of oceanic scene with a sky up at the top. That's going to be what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure if I want to do that or a black and white one yet, or a grayscale one. I need to look at the stash that I have in my fabric bin. So I've been saving all my fabric scraps for many, many years now. And I've also been the receptacle of like outdated clothing for a lot of my friends. They've just been giving me clothing that they don't want anymore, or that they were going to give away, but might have been in bad condition, or in condition that you wouldn't necessarily want to put into the secondhand store. So I've been taking that on for the last few years here in Los Angeles, and I figured it's time for me to do something with it. So this is what this project is going to be. It's going to be using all of those scraps of fabric that I've been accruing over the last few years and turning it into something wearable that will get a new life. Because right now, that fabric is sitting there doing nothing but gathering dust. For me, my goal moving forward in my life, and I've been really working on this for the last few years, is I've been trying not to buy new clothing all that often unless I absolutely need it. Especially as I've been outgrowing some clothing, I've been working out a little bit more, so some things just don't fit as well as they used to. So I have had to get some new stuff, some basics. However, a lot of the other things I want to make myself. I want to cut myself out of the cycle of fast fashion as much as possible. So the clothing I do buy, what I'm trying to do is wear it until I can't wear it anymore, and then give it a second life somehow else rather than sending it to a landfill. So, with this, what I need to do is warp up my loom with my warp and start cutting some fabric strips into, what I want to do is about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch strips that are about 8 inches long to do the technique that I will be working on. I'm not going to get any of that on film in this video. This is just kind of a part 1 introduction to the 2023 year of making here at Benjamin Krudwig Fiber Arts and Design. But I will give you kind of like a quick rundown of what I have here. I have, as I bump my camera, I have some black cotton yarn that I've had for many, many years. It's been giving me a lot of life out of this. It's a cone of yarn that I got secondhand, so I do not know how much is left on here. So the first things that I need to do is measure this. I need to create some sort of basic pattern for the jacket itself. That way I know how much fabric I'm going to need to make this project. The other thing that I'm trying to do in my making this year is to make loom-shaped clothing. So that means clothing that can be made from the base fabric that comes off of a loom without as much cutting, without pretty much any sort of manipulation besides folding, scrunching things up, ruching, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to figure out how much fabric I need for this project, and then I'm going to measure all my yarn, see how much more I need. I do have some more weaving yarn coming shortly, which I'm very excited about. There's other projects that are in my mind right now that I really want to do. So I'm full of energy right now. I'm full of creative energy, and I'm really, really excited to see where this goes. So I hope that you follow along. I need to cut up the fabric strips. I'll do like a proper part 1. I'm gonna call this like part 0 or whatever. I'll do a proper part 1 where I talk about the prep as well as setting up the loom behind me. So I'll be warping it. Depending on how much is on here, I might have enough for my warp and my weft. If not, I do have yarn coming that will work. I am gonna use black as a base you're not gonna see a lot of this underneath all of the fiber strips anyway, so I'm not all that concerned. At first, I was gonna try to use like a natural or a dark blue since that matches this here, but I don't think that matters. So yeah, I don't know entirely yet if I'm going to line this jacket. I might, but I don't know if it'll be necessary. So we'll see. You get to come along with me on this journey as I make this project. So I'm gonna keep this video relatively short. It's about 11 minutes, but I just wanna say hello to all of you who have been waiting for more videos from me. Hello to all of you new people. If you are interested in this progress and in slow fashion, in weaving, in textiles, please give me a follow here, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to boost numbers here again and just keep making and keep expressing my creativity. I'm an artist at heart, textile artist at heart, and I'm just ready to get back into it. I've spent many years kind of getting back onto the textile horse, if you will, and I'm here and ready to keep going. So I look forward to going on this journey with all of you. Please let me know down below in the comments on what your goals for 2023 are. What are you hoping to make? Are you a textile artist, crochet artist? Let me know. I will be doing more crochet this year, I believe, for, I'm trying to think of the word. I want to do more fashionable crochet. There is someone I follow on Instagram, their handle is Gregory Stitch, and he's been really inspirational to watch. And then, of course, Portfolio, if you want to follow them over on Instagram as well. Amazing work that they're bringing the textiles into a fashionable area, stuff that is very commonly thought of as rustic, homey, crafty, I hate that word, crafty stuff into a more fashionable sphere. So anyways, I hope you all stick around. I am so excited. I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm just going to post it, and other ones will be more edited, but this is a single shot. Hopefully, hopefully I didn't speak too fast. It's been a while since I've done this. I may do some streaming of this project over on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Lachlan O'Leary. That's where I do a lot of gaming. I play Minecraft and Stardew Valley, very chill stuff. And I also do craft there though. So, and it seems like people really enjoy watching that. So follow me over there. I will see you in the next video, hopefully next week or the week after, where I've gotten my loom set up and maybe even some of this woven up. We'll see. So love you all, stay crafty, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.